Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. Got a real quick video here for you. And yes, this one will be quick. We'll be back, guys, on Tuesday to do Terrible Towel Tuesday as normal. That will be a live stream, so we'll get into a little more then. But I just want to give you guys a quick update, man. In case you guys don't know, Todd Haley, guys, will not be returning as the offensive coordinator, and Randy Fichtner will be taking over. Now, if you don't know who Randy Fichtner is, I would suggest you do your homework. I'm not going to give it away. You guys need to do your research, and, you know, Steelers fans, a lot of you guys already know who that is, so he's going to be taking over. All right, now, what I want to talk about real quick in this video is not so much about, you know, what has happened, but what has not happened, okay? What I mean by that is we haven't seen anything on the defensive side of the ball yet. And a lot of people are predicting, you know, with the Tomlin, you know, coaching staff, with those guys being elected to coach in the Pro Bowl, they're assuming that Tomlin may not, you know, he may get some things done before then. So everyone is expecting something to be done this week or by next week or what have you. So we'll see. So we already know that Todd Haley is gone, but like I said, we haven't seen any shakeup, at least to my knowledge, as of yet. You know, it may happen, of course, after this video. We haven't seen any shakeups in the defensive side of the ball. Now, it's been said that Tomlin has said he wanted to keep the defensive coaching staff intact, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. So I want to hear what you guys have to say. This video is more or less to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll chop it up with you guys in the comments. What do you think about Todd Haley being out? And what do you think about Keith Butler currently still being on staff and everyone else in terms of the defense? Now, we do know as well that Richard Mann has retired. He's going to officially retire. So the talk is, you know, people are pushing for Hines Ward to be the wide receiver coach. Now, listen, I love Hines Ward, you know, as a Steeler. He goes down as a Steeler. Great personality, just that gritty guy that we all love. But who's to say that he's a great wide receiver coach? So I'm all for whoever is talented. You know, if he's good enough for the job, hey, give it to him. Why not? Keep it in-house. But the same question has been asked about Joey Porter, Cornell Lake. A lot of people have asked these same questions, these ex-players. You know what I mean? I personally think even in the linebacker category, trying to get off, you know, getting off topic a little bit, I think we should have went after Kevin Green when he was available. You know, just my opinion. But who's to say that these guys make great coaches? So if they can do it, great. But if they need to be replaced, hey, they got to be replaced. That's just my opinion. So I wanted to hear what you guys had to, you know, what you have to say about Haley. I'll give you my quick thoughts. An interesting fact, man, that you may want to go back and take a look at. You know, if you haven't seen this, I know Alex Kozor retweeted it on Twitter. There was someone who posted the stats as far as sacks under Todd Haley and under Bruce Arians. Now, did sacks have significantly reduced under Todd Haley? But the question is it Todd Haley or is it the offensive line? Because me and my guy Tony was talking about this the other day, and my point to Tony was, well, think about it. Big Ben is not a get the ball out of your hand quick type of guy. So let's just say Ben gets rid of the ball in 2 seconds. You know, like some of these other quarterbacks, like Brady has been able to do from time to time, you know, rhythm quarterback. Then you could kind of say it's the offensive coordinator because obviously it's scheme. But I don't know. I don't really see that from Roethlisberger. I see Ben still holding the ball and, you know, letting routes develop, etc., etc. So when you look at that, you got to give credit to the O-line. You know, is it because the offensive line got better? Or is it the scheme? I can't outright say whether it was Haley or the line, but it bears watching. But you have to acknowledge that Ben has been sacked less, and this past season, Ben didn't get injured. Ben played 16 games, so we'll definitely see what happens when it comes to, you know, Fichtner taking over. I'm hoping that he's going to allow Ben to have a little more control. I'm hoping he's going to do that, and I don't like Ben Roethlisberger throwing guys under the bus. Let me say that. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. But Ben needs to chill out with that. I love Big Ben as a quarterback, but he's been doing this for his whole career for the most part. He needs to go somewhere with that. I don't like that. But we'll get into that in another video. Now, in terms of the defense, guys, real quick, and I'll wrap this thing up. I said how I felt, man, on the last episode of Terrible Towel. If Butler is to be replaced or anyone else is to be replaced, I'm open to that. But maybe it's not just Keith Butler. maybe it's just not, you know, it's not his issue. Because I went back and I looked at some film. I'm going to try to get a video out to you guys as soon as I can, man. I've been very busy. I'm going to try to get another video out to you guys showing you a couple of the plays, or at least some diagrams of that. And just seeing players get destroyed in that game. The trenches, we got destroyed against Jacksonville. It was plays where Bud Dupree gets pushed to the ground by Mercedes Lewis. It was plays where Sean Spence was just completely lost on play action. I mean, ridiculous. Go back and look at some of those plays, man. And Alex Kazur, again, a writer for SteelersDepot.com, he has posted some of those videos on his Twitter feed. Ridiculous. And it makes you feel like, okay, maybe the scheme could be a little better, but these players got to win their battles. We lost that game in the trenches. No doubt about it. I mean, even our guys who are supposed to be studs, they weren't effective. Cam Hayward wasn't effective, which I love Cam Hayward. Tua wasn't effective. Whether it was L.T. Walton or Javon Hargrave, not effective. Bud Dupree, which now people are calling him Dud Dupree, completely not effective. So it makes me wonder, you know, is it Butler or is it the level of talent and the level of production? So I'm not opposed to Keith Butler getting another try, but he should be on a one-year watch. But I'm also not opposed to some changes. So we'll see how Tomlin handles that. You know, again, with them going down to the Pro Bowl, everyone is speculating that any changes that are going to be made will probably be made before that. I think it's very telling that Todd Haley is the first out the door. So that lets you know that there was some friction there between him and Ben, and maybe him and Tomlin. I don't know, but I think that tells us a lot about what the real root of the issue is with the team. The first guy out of the door was Todd Haley. Now, as a whole body of work, you know, I could agree with a change after 6 seasons or whatever. Because, you know, let's face it, you know, Haley has had some questionable, we've all questioned a lot of his play calls, and I don't think he's getting the best out of his talent. So we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one for now, guys. I wanted to keep this relatively short. Let me go ahead and get out of here. But I'll be back to you guys soon, man. Maybe another video tomorrow, but definitely a video will be coming Tuesday on Terrible Towel Tuesday, the live stream. Excuse that noise in the background. That's my work phone going off there. But all right, guys, that's going to do it. I'll catch you guys later. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Cut on your notifications. Go ahead and ring that bell. And I promise you guys it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, I'll catch you the next time. Until then, peace.